Welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha Claiborne, and today we are talking about action plans with Sundays with Sam. I hope you guys enjoy this video.
Right, so today we're going to talk about action plan. So you guys, if you had your paper printed off, go ahead and pull that out. I had pulled this directly from the workstation. Whenever me and Sam were trying to decide what we wanted to do, I just found some like tidbits and stuff and things to coach your team on and things. An action plan was one of them. I printed it out, and I kind of feel like it's fitting for the month of January because it's about making plans, and that's kind of like what all of January is about, is setting goals and plans and putting them into place. So step one is build your belief statement. Before setting your goal and making an action plan, you have to know what you want out of your business and have the belief that you can achieve it. This is called a belief statement. Build your belief statement by answering the following below. Where do you want to be and by when? As it says, you have to know what you want out of your business and then believe that you can achieve it. I wholeheartedly believe that statement, and I'm sure Sam can attest to this. We said that, we want to win that Alaskan cruise. I did it last year with Disney Annual Mentor. When you write it down, you say, I really, really believe that you are more likely to achieve it than if you just say it and you just go on about it. But writing it down, see it in person, having it in front of your face on a daily basis changes everything. So ask yourself, if you didn't draw the action plan, no worries, just write it on a piece of paper. Where do you want to be and by when? And I don't make this like an extreme long-term goal. What I mean, of course, we all want to be superstar directors, right? Why not? We all want to make more money, but make something that is more realistic that you can achieve in the next few months, by the end of the year. So just take a moment, think about it, and write it down and write your date. Okay. So I wrote down, and if you guys are on, you guys can text what you guys put down just so we can kind of all communicate and just share what our thoughts are. And at the end of this video, I want the people who are on my team, I want you to send me a picture of your action plan. And if you wrote it on a piece of paper, just write that down, because I, as your upline, I want to see what your goals are so we can help you reach those goals. I want to be a director by May 2022. And it's kind of sad to me because I feel like I've had the same dream for like 2 years, but this is the year. I said that last year, but this is my year. So don't feel like I'm preaching to you guys. I'm preaching right to myself just as much as I'm talking to you guys. Sam, do you want to turn your mic on, or you want to text? Oh, she put July. Okay, I seen it. So Samantha wants to be a director by July. You guys work on writing. I'm going to move on to the next part. Is ask you, where are you today? So I just kept mine simple. I just put I'm a superstar consultant. That's where I'm at. But I'll be honest with you, most months I only get paid as a star consultant, which isn't going to help me get to director if I can't even hit, the one right before that one. So want to be a superstar consultant. Yes, I love it. And I bet you can do that too. What is the gap between where you are now and where you want to be? So for me, I wrote that I'm about 5,000 GWV, TWV away from where I need to be. For director, it's 10,000. Superstar is 6. Star is 2,500. Lead is 1,000. And then, of course, then there's certified. Let me catch back up on the chats, you guys. Sorry. A superstar consultant. Yes. I want to make at least $200 per month to put directly. Yes, I agree. That is a very good idea, Kayla. Like setting that goal and then making sure, like, I have to make this much money this month because it needs to go here or it needs to go there. So the next part is going to be identify your goals. In order to close the gap between where you are, where you want to be, where you need to decide where to focus your efforts and goals. The best way to start is by setting SMART goals. So SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So this is just an example. It says, I'm a lead consultant with 4 frontline team members. My monthly PRV is around 500. My TWV is roughly 1,500 a month, and my GWV is between 1,500 and 2,000. Don't worry about any of those numbers. I got to be honest with you, I'm not quite for sure what they mean. I think they change once you hit director. So don't worry about that. You just need to worry about the GWV and PRV. So your SMART goals might be to work towards director. I will first focus on promoting to a superstar consultant. To promote to superstar consultant this year, you will have to do what? So this person said they would enter 4 parties each month, enroll 2 new team members each month, help at least half of my team members reach They wrote certified by the 3rd month. I put the 1st month, and this is why. Explain that they need to hit their 1,000 in the 1st month. I try to really push that because you get that 5% increase in pay. And if they're doing shooting star, that's 500 within their first 15 days. So if you think about this 30-day calendar, halfway there at the 15th day, they're halfway through the month. So they should already be at 500. You know, we can hope and pray. And I'm explaining to you guys just for a moment what I do when I have a new team member. I make them create a Facebook group. Then I tell them to add me into that group, and I introduce myself in their page. And I say, hey, I'm their upline. I'm going to help throw them a successful launch party. And I explain how it's going to work. I pick a day between me and the consultant, what day works for us. And that's a day I'm going to go live in their group. I take about 30 to 45 minutes. I go live. I show them all the products that I have on hand. There's some things that I really want to show, but I don't have it on hand. I'll pull out the catalog, point in it, and go over all of that. I let everybody know in their group that if they order from the party by the 15th is the key part, by the 15th, because I'm trying to push them to hit that $500 by the 15th to earn Shooting Star. If you order, you'll get an extra gift from me, is how I do it. People who ask questions on the live, I say, if you guys ask questions and do things, you can earn extra points. I just add a little extra goodie in their bag, maybe another little scent sample if they do that. I might do a game where I draw a name, and it just helps draw people in. And again, this is what I do for my people who just joined my team. And then I continue to host. I continue to coach the host and explain why reaching Shooting Star is important. You know, that allows you to get that Shooting Star enhancement kit. It's $300 value for $200, and you get paid for it too. So that's like a big kicker. And it's like, it's the only opportunity you have to get it. I stress that this is your one chance. And the same thing with Sensational Start. You get one chance your first 70 days. And I just explained that when you hit certified, sell 1,000 in your lifetime, then you get that 5% increase in pay. So I went on a little tangent off of our action plan, but that's how I do new consultants. And that's why I say within the 1st month, I want them to try to hit certified. Not to mention for you guys, if you guys have never sponsored somebody, you get paid whenever they earn Shooting Star, or if they do Sensational Start and different things like that. And it goes in your ledgers on your workstation. And if you guys don't know what that is, at the end of the video, I'll explain where that is, and I'll share my screen again. So for the next part, I want you guys to write your SMART goal. Remember, they should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So I'm going to write mine down because I haven't done it yet. And if y'all have any questions, let me know. Or if you want me to write what each thing is, I can write it down. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. I just kept mine pretty simple. I just said I want to be a director. I need to have at least 4 parties a month. I will enroll 2 new consultants a month. And for the time, I want to do this every month, but I want it to be by May. I want to at least reach that main goal that I was going to, which was being director. If you guys want to share yours, feel free. Have 2 teenies, host more parties monthly by June. Yes, I love it. I love that. We're going to get there. We're going to get you there. I wish it told me like if somebody was typing like that would be really cool. I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next part. If you guys are typing or if you guys didn't want to share, that's fine. Step 3 is create an action plan. Your action plan details the steps you will need to take to reach your goal. As you consider these steps, reflect on the following questions. What will you do? What tools, resources will you use? What skills will you develop to help you be more effective? Who will you help? And what challenges, obstacles should you prepare for? Reach out to new customers, sell 500 by the 15th, have at least 2 parties a month. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Especially that 500 by the 15th. That's going to get you there for sure. Especially if you're trying to sell 2,000 a month. Yes, ma'am. So what I do like is on this part with the action plans, what will you do? What tools will you use? I'm going to go and tell you right now, the girls who get on this on Sunday nights, those are resources that you're using, and you showing up and you being intentional and being there already sets you one step closer to trying to reach your goal. I'm being so serious. I was slack for a while and I didn't get on any lives Chloe did. I didn't get on any team meetings. And I understand that lives sometimes are not at the right time for us because most of the time hers during the day or just at the wrong time. But I try my best to go back and watch them and just be more intentional. I might be packing orders, but I'll put it on place so I can hear it. And so that is something that will help make you successful by, like, they say what you hear is what you will speak, kind of that what you're putting into your business is what you will get out of it. So I'm just going to read you the examples for these, actually where you write out the action plan. What will you have to do? What resources are you going to do? It's like just very, very specific, like literally what are you going to do? So it says to enter 4 parties orders each month. I will invite 5 people each week to book a party using the Booking Blitz guide from the training section of my workstation. To enroll 2 new team members each month, I'll initiate 10 conversations about the Scentsy business opportunity each week. I'll prepare for people saying no and will know how to respond accordingly by developing my communication skills. I'll discuss the party flipping option with each of my party hosts and share the opportunity with all my party guests. To help my team members promote to certified consultant, I'll conduct coaching calls with them each week during their first 3 months. I will ask my sponsor for ideas on how to effectively motivate my team. That's a lot of work, but I didn't write this, you guys. That was not one. But that's a lot of work. But that sometimes is what it's going to take. It's just putting in the time and setting stuff aside, putting the TV down or whatever, the remote down, putting your cell phone down and just being focused. I was listening to Chloe's thing the other day about the habits, and she said that's something that she has to do. She has to take her phone, put it on silent, and flip it upside down so she actually works. Because if not, it constantly goes off. I don't know about y'all, so mine is constantly going off with something, whether it's messages or it's somebody commenting on a post. And I easily get distracted with that because I'll sit there for enough 30 minutes to an hour trying to catch up on like messaging people or finding out what they need and just different things like that. And before I know it, an hour past where I was supposed to be and I haven't got anything done. So that's just something that I don't know if it's for you guys like that too, but I have to put my phone down. Kayla, you said also want to grow my Scentsy club for God. Yes, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with that. I want to grow my Scentsy club too, because that's that residual income. And it's something that you don't you forget about. Cause like all of a sudden I'll log into my workstation. I'm like, nobody ordered. I didn't get an email. I'm like, I didn't place a party order. I'm like, and I'm like, oh, it was a Scentsy club when I go to the history tab and I see all of them that ran that month. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. So yes, I agree on the Scentsy club. I have been mentioning to more people lately about the club. Yes, it's something that a lot of people don't even realize we have, even though we might talk about it here and there, but it's like they really don't get it. Another training I did was I was listening to was that people tend to take about 5 to 7 times of seeing something before they actually read it. So if you put little flyers in the bags, they aren't reading them for the most part, but the more they see it, they finally will be like, what does this even say? And they'll finally take that time and read it. And they're like, oh my gosh, I could have been saving money. I could have got 10% off. And next month we will, the first week of next month, I want to discuss the new Scentsy Club because they have revamped it. I'm not for sure if you guys saw that yet, but they've revamped it now to where if you order through your Scentsy Club, let's say the customer. So if customer A orders, she gets $1 per point that she orders. If she sends her share link, I'm not for sure how they're doing it because we haven't seen it yet. It's just in the catalog. If they share their link or whatever, and person B joins the club, then person A gets 2 points per dollar that person B spends. If that makes sense. And then it's I think it's for every 20 points they get $1 off. Give me just a second and I'll tell you. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I was reading the product guide the other day. So if you guys got that kit, you should have got this, and it's a product training guide. So in the back right here, it says earn 25 points, get $1 off. So if you're spending at least $30 inside your Scentsy Club, that gets you the 10% off, then you're already getting 30 points. So you already get $1 off your next time you order. You can bank them up or use them each time. So if you earn 500 points, it's $20 off. Earn 1,000 points, get $40 off. It doesn't matter how you spend it. It's still the same amount per point per dollar. Like I did the math to make sure I didn't know. It was like, oh, if you bank them, you get more money off. It's the same. Yes, reward systems are in trend right now. I think it will be a great way to get new members. I agree, because it's like they don't have that commitment of being a consultant and having to coach people, but they're still at least getting rewarded for having friends and family join the club. So yes, I agree. So we can add that to our action plan. Well, that was all that I had for action plans today.
Thank you for watching my video. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you guys want to find the action plan, I will leave that down in the description as well. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye!